What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 5 has just come out. I'm so excited to react to this episode. My first thoughts are, is Aegon dead or alive? Like, I know he's not dead. Like, he has to be alive. But is he going to remember that Aemon literally tried to kill him? Or is Aemon's excuse going to be, oh, I was trying to take out Rhaenys and you were in the way. Like, it was an accident. My bad, bro. Like, is it going to be some kind of that? Or is he going to be, like, unconscious? That's my kind of thoughts. Is maybe Aegon's going to be, like, unconscious this entire episode. And so Aemon or Otto's going to come back. Or Alicent's going to, like, take over in terms of making decisions in this war. We see at the end that Kristen Cole was, like, really devastated that the king was harmed. He's probably thinking that he's dead or something. And so it seems like he probably is like, oh my gosh, like, I couldn't save the king. I'm the reason why he's dead. You know, he came out to protect all these men, blah, 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 blah. These are my, like, war plans, essentially. It's my fault. So maybe he kills himself. I don't know. Maybe that was a little too dark. But maybe this is like the beginning of the end for Sir Kristen Cole, which I can't wait. I'm so excited for him to die. We're gonna see Rhaenyra's reaction to Rhaenys dying, her and her dragon dying, and like Corlys is gonna be big mad, yo. Corlys, cause that's his woman, that's his lady. Like, these past few episodes, we've really seen them just like be all lovey-dovey together. Especially when Corlys was like, I don't mind having a queen, and he was talking about like Rhaenys. So he's gonna be devastated. He's gonna be mad, and I'm wondering if he's gonna be direct that anger towards Rhaenyra or direct that anger towards the other side, the Greens. So I'm hoping that we see that. Damon, bruh, where is Damon coming back? Yo, we need you, bruh, because we need somebody that's gonna fight. Because Rhaenyra has been a little too chill the past 4 episodes. So I'm hoping maybe this episode that she kind of like is like, yo, we need to fight. We need to fight. Like, so those are kind of my initial thoughts. I'm super, super excited for this episode. So I'm gonna get right into it. So here we go. All right, have they got the news that Rhaenys has been deceased? Oh, he found out. Oh. Don't make me cry, Corlys. Oh. He loved her. That was his wife. He loved her. Oh, are they on? People are hungry. Seems like, is there like a famine or something?
Slain at Brook's Rest by your king.
They brought the head back of Meleese. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful, y'all. Not the traitor dragon. Ooh, that's still like steaming hot. It smells bad. Oh my god, they took your head.
Then they realized we won the battle.
Strange victory.
I thought the dragons was gods.
Nah, bruh. They just animals.
It's just me.
They're still hanging up there? Aegon, I'm gonna need you to let them go. Is that a coffin? Or is that Rhaenys' body? Which, if it is, oof, Corlys gonna be even more mad. It's like, I can't even bury my wife in the ocean? Or is that Aegon? Did Aegon die? Aegon didn't die. I am confusion. What's in there? Did Aegon die? He didn't die.
Is he alive?
His grace remains with us for the moment.
So he's not dead, okay. I was about to say, he didn't die, right? I mean, might as well be. Oh! Oh! It's like it almost melted to his body or something. Oh!
Is my son going to die?
I'm afraid I cannot say. Now, if you'll excuse me, Your Grace, these next hours are most critical.
He burned. Oh! Ah!
Someone will have to rule in his stead.
Oh, Aemon, I mean, give him 2 seconds to, be tended to. Aemon said, we got work to do. We busy.
His Grace fought valiantly.
And Aemond?
Aemon fought real valiantly. Well, Vhagar did, but...
I could not say.
Our largest dragon has been killed. Kristen Cole marches about the Crown Lands unchallenged. We still have no ground army but the one we hope that Daemon will raise. He who has left us after some marital spat.
Do you take issue with me, Sir Alfred?
I could never doubt your capability or your quickness of mind.
He won a fight, though, Rhaenyra.
There has been peace in our lifetime. You've seen no more battles than I have.
Oh. She got a point.
If Cole pursues his campaign, our allies must be
We
ready.
must answer Rook's Rest and Duskendale.
They are lost already.
But Vhagar is depleted after such a hard-fought battle. If we can strike King's Landing before their dragon is recovered...
Then I myself must do it.
My queen, you are the crown.
She needs Daemon. She needs Daemon big time. She needs Daemon big time.
You are the succession.
Then I must be seen to act for her claim and mine.
Oh, Jace. He's like, I want to prove myself. That's what Aegon tried to do, and look what happened to him.
They control the crossing at the Twins. Cregan Stark's Greybeards are marching south. If his men had a direct route into the Riverlands, we would not have to wait for Daemon to act.
The hour is late, and my dragon is hungry. You have no choice but to submit. Our terms are simple, Lord Bracken. Renounce the false King Aegon as a usurper.
I would sooner be the Lord of Bones and Cinders than bend my knee before some heathen Blackwood cunt. We choose fire.
Uh-oh. Oh.
I did not think they would be so eager to die.
You should have indulged them.
I need them alive.
Oh, so he didn't...
They are pig-headed, intransigent.
They would rather burn than succumb.
But every man has a weakness.
You take my meaning, then. There are things the crown itself must not be seen to do.
So are they going to kill him on the battlefield, too? They're going to be like, hey, go on the front lines, and then... Maybe is that what he's suggesting? That's messed up.
Many and more armies have broken themselves against my bloody gate.
Is that the Veil? Oh, yeah.
You promised the Queen Rhaenyra 15,000 swords.
In return for protection. A dragon.
Then she has exceeded your terms. She sent 2. I do not recall you specifying the size of the beast in your request.
Well, you goad me, child.
The dragons will grow. In time.
I don't have time. My sympathies for the death of your grandmother.
So she's annoyed. See, Rhaenyra is... I really hate the way she's maneuvering. This lady wanted a dragon, big dragon, not no 2 little dragons. She's like doing things in bad faith. That's not going to inspire loyalty, I don't think, right?
You are your father's chosen successor.
If I had been a son, a sword thrust into my hand the moment I could walk. Instead, I was given my father's cup.
Will you send to him?
For too long I have looked to him for strength. If I must be supplicant to my own husband, what does that make me?
Kristen Cole made a mistake. Parading a dragon's head through the streets like a prize of war. But the people see an ill omen. They are afraid. Bread is scarce. The king has fallen. They whisper to each other that when Viserys lived, there was peace. Do not underestimate your subjects. They are 1,000 living in the shadow of the Red Keep and forgotten. To the discontented, rumors are feed.
Oh, so spread rumors about the King Aegon and the Greens.
There is more than one way to fight a war.
So she's Rhaenyra's Larys. So Larys is to Aegon what Mysaria is to Rhaenyra. And she's like, girl, you don't gotta fight. You could just spread a little rumor here and there. Oh, she's gonna send her little servant. Spread a little rumor here and there. Get the people going. Rebellion.
She did not always care for me. I wished I had known her when she was young. I must rely on you, I think. Your Grace. Would you give this to your grandsire?
Damon.
Is he back in Harrenhal? Oh! Who's that? Who was that? Or is that someone you'd never seen before?
The fearless dragon rider. Your brother had great love in his heart, but he lacked your constitution.
Oh. Oh.
If only you'd been born first. My favorite son.
Was that his mama? Was he fantasizing about his mama? Bruh. Was he fantasizing about his mama? Y'all, I'm confusion.
Blackwood is bringing her.
And why is she staring at him like that?
The castle.
He got issues. He like Aemon. Aemon got mommy issues. He got mommy issues.
Is there any gold left in your coffers?
Enough to keep this small establishment you see fed and warm. Perhaps she could provide the necessary coin if you could only write to her.
No. Harrenhal is my command.
Very well, Your Grace.
You should address me as my king.
Before the prince.
Exactly.
What would you call the husband of the queen?
Well, the king.
There it is then.
Consort.
Damon, what are you doing, bro? I don't understand everything about what they're doing on that side. Damon, you're not the king. And you need to get back to Rhaenyra. Like, you're wasting time. What are you even doing? Why do you have to be there a week? Jacaerys went to the north and said, hey, we need men. Bet. All right, go home.
I have plied my crafts to their fullest extent. Our king's fate lies with the gods now.
Aemon's like, bet.
But now we must name a regent to take his place, until he recovers. I myself served in this role with my husband. I am well prepared to do it again.
You played your part admirably in a time of peace, Your Grace, but circumstances have changed.
Oof.
The obvious choice is his immediate successor, Prince Aemon.
And his lack of restraint has already cost us dearly.
It is experience that offers the surest path to security. Queen Alicent ably shouldered the duties of the realm when her husband's health failed him.
Experience is valuable, yes, but the Dowager Queen is a woman.
I am no stranger to rule or to sitting at this council.
I agree, Your Grace. It must be Prince Aemon. What would it say if in response to Rhaenyra's crowning we raised up a woman of our own?
Exactly.
But the hand speaks with the king's voice, Sir Kristen. What say you?
Alicent got some nerve, girl. Go ahead and say Aemon. That's what you get, girl. Alicent over here trying to be Queen Regent. Didn't you just not... The whole point of your son being king is because you don't want a woman to lead? She tried it, and I'm happy they slapped her in her face. Ha. She really tried that. He said, Mama.
It's only a matter of time before he inherits his...
She's so mad. How do you think Rhaenyra feels? Alicent, why are you upset? Why are you over here hyperventilating? That's the whole point of your son being king. It's because women do not lead. That's your thoughts, no? So be mad. Be mad. Sit there and stew in your madness. This is funny to me. Maybe she's also worried about Aemon leading because she knows Aemon is crazy. He's like vicious, I guess.
Someone cut down the fucking rat catchers.
Exactly. Thank you, Eamon. Thank you.
Have you been paid for those machines you were forced to build?
The king has promised payment.
The king has lied. Stay and wait for his empty promises, husband. With them you can feed the mouths of ghosts.
Oh. Oh, the dog's still there? Oh.
Has your loyalty faded, or does it flourish only at night and flee the sunrise like a moth?
Now you know how Rhaenyra feels.
We have given the war to the dragons. The dragon rider should lead us.
So you cast me aside?
Yep.
I did not give you leave to speak my name.
That's what Alicent get. Rhaenyra dodged a bullet with that one. I'm so happy she's... They about to close the doors on them. Nah, bruh, we ain't staying in here, bruh.
By order of Aemon Targaryen, Prince Regent and Protector of the Realm.
Aemond.
Does he mean the king?
I don't know.
Our Lord Grover Tully has not declared for Rhaenyra.
Our fear lies in Vagar.
You fear a dragon, leagues away, when mine own sits outside your walls.
Do you offer us your protection?
I do. And the protection of my uncle.
Larys Strong has been relieved of his castle. Does the Queen intend to raise up a new lord?
You want Harrenhal?
No, you don't, bruh. Y'all don't even know.
My mother will want more than your crossing.
What does her grace desire?
Bent knees.
Dawg, they didn't even let him in. They just said, we're gonna meet right here. So did he just secure the twins? Or not? They do not want Harrenhal, though. That'll be too much. Daemon, why? Why are you chopping wood? Why? And what was that screaming? What was that, like? Who was screaming? Or is that just the hauntedness of it? Somebody was screaming long ago. Why is he building? What is he, a construction
You're born
worker?
to wield a sword, but not so much. I hear strange things from Brackenland, from Stonehenge, and Lambswold, and Moray. What I hear in the wind. Children being taken from their mothers, men coming home to find their doors unlatched, their wives carried away.
This is not war. These are crimes against the innocent that any upright man would repudiate.
Surely you haven't mistaken me for an upright man.
We serve you under duress.
Well, once they agree to serve me, I'll treat them fairly. Set an example for the rest of the Riverlands to follow.
Oh, so he had the other house go and start raiding that house, House Bracken, and start doing crimes against them. Oh, okay.
The realm will suffer if Aemon One Eye rules. We should pray you never meet him. He will cut you down soon as wish you good day.
I'd heard the same thing about you.
She cannot succeed, Alice. Even if I willed it to be so, the people who support her will not be led by her. They look to a man for strength.
This is treasonous.
Rhaenyra is welcome to join me there and take her place by my side. King and Queen.
It's a pity, don't you think, that you never knew your mother?
She knows his visions? Can she see his visions, or is she giving him visions?
Fresh news from Stonehenge. The Blackwoods have overwhelmed the Bracken.
I don't understand. So Daemon's just not going to go back to Rhaenyra. Rhaenyra, you have to make a decision by yourself. You need to do something. Like, this is starting to get aggravating now. Because your husband's not coming back. You keep losing. You just lost a dragon. You just lost Rhaenys.
Queen Rhaenyra wishes to name you Hand.
Oh, wow.
I should not ask enough of my house.
It is a sign of her great esteem. Rhaenys was not only your wife, not a thing to be taken from you. She was a Targaryen princess. The queen who never was, and she flew to Rook's of her own will, in defense of her kin.
And she died.
She died as she would have wished to die, with honor, in Dragonfire, the way my mother chose, and the way I myself wish to meet my end.
Baela, come on, Baela, yes.
I grieve my grandmother who loved me, but I carry her on with me. I will see Rhaenyra ascend the Iron Throne.
Period.
As Rhaenys wished. As Rhaenys herself should have.
I would make you my heir.
Oh.
I am blood and fire. Driftmark must pass to salt and sea.
She said it can't be me. Okay, Baela coming through talking some sense in her granddaddy.
And I have perhaps erred in waiting for him to prove himself. You and your house served my father well. And I know you will never accept the Hightower claim.
Not while I live, Your Grace.
Whether he means to raise a host for me or for himself.
Oof.
He would not dare.
You know Damon to lack in daring. Tell him I would much like to finish our last conversation.
He's like, I don't want to get in the middle of y'all little marriage stuff. Like, but okay, though. I guess the reason why Rhaenyra isn't fighting is because she don't have nobody to fight yet. Damon taking his sweet little time. Here we go. Another vision. Let's see what this one's going to be about. Him and his mama again?
The River Lords have come, Your Grace. They wish an audience.
Is this the phrase coming? Is it the phrase or is it the Tullys?
Seer must begin here with a lesson in etiquette. Failing that, in proper fear of your Targaryen master.
There have been complications.
The sacred seps on Bracken lands were looted and burned.
As were the fields and farms. What of common decency?
These beasts proudly carried the banner of House Targaryen. Red dragon on black.
You told him it was okay.
In these lands.
And she told you. Oh no.
Have you looked after our girls?
Lena.
We should have expected nothing more from a man who ordered the slaughter of a child in his mother's arms.
That is a lie, and I will have the man who told it brought before me.
The Riverlands are an ancient place, watched closely by the eyes of old gods and new. We shall not raise our banners for a tyrant.
There goes your brutality, Damon. Cost you. And cost Rhaenyra. He keep messing up things for her. This is... I'm so mad, y'all. I'm angry. He keeps losing things for her. And himself, really. And she keeps not doing anything about it. I mean, at this point, she deserved to lose. At this point. This is making me upset, y'all. Oh, she's in the city and they close it. She's stuck. She can't get out.
For the Lady Mysaria.
I thought she was dead.
Would she die without collecting her due?
Most people want out these days.
Oh, she's not even in them yet. Oh, so she's trying to get in. Oh, and that's the girl that Aegon raped. Go on, be the hand of the queen. Take your place and let's fight. Look, Aemon's like, I'm ready to fight. He's like, it's almost mine officially. The Iron Throne. He can't wait for Aegon to die.
Was it worth the price?
Yep. For him, yep. So now you want to be all motherly now that he's dying. He needed you before this, Alicent. Did he say something?
Prince Jacaerys, Your Grace.
Did she even notice he was gone? Y'all, this is making me mad. I'm starting to get upset now.
What is the mood at the twins?
Okay, so she knew.
He wishes for the phrase to be granted Harrenhal.
You are the queen. The tie that binds us. No harm can come
And
to
you
you.
are my son, and I did not give you leave to go. You do not give me leave to go to anything.
But who else is there? Rhaenys is dead and Baelor cannot bear the burden alone.
And when Aemond comes hunting for you?
Perhaps Daemon could...
Vhagar is big, but Syrax is quicker.
So was Meleys.
Meleys fought 2 dragons and one of them is slain. Shall I fight for my birthright, or shall I wait here until we are all destroyed?
Have other people fight. Tell them to go fight.
We have no dearth of dragons. We have 2 large enough to stand against Vhagar. They are called Vermithor and Silverwing. There are those of our line who never ruled. Those who married into other noble houses. The dragon will only accept a dragon lord to ride it. Also say the histories. Valyrian histories. Written to gild us in glory. There are records here, surely, of our line, and of those who fell out of it. There could be scores of them.
Y'all need more dragon riders. Ooh, I wonder where they're gonna come from. All right, y'all, that's an episode. So there was a lot that happened in that episode. I think the highlight, maybe not the highlight, but I think the person that I'm really, really gravitating towards now is Mysaria. Like, she's getting Rhaenyra to think differently in terms of what her abilities are and what she can do in this war. She made sure that Rhaenyra understood there's more ways to fight a war than just blood and guts. I mean, that's important. We need that. But let's sow some chaos, essentially. Let's sow some chaos in King's Landing. Let's get the people against the Greens, against Aegon, against Aemon now. And that's going to help in your cause to, like, fight for you. Because you need people. She needs, like, people now. I guess they said something about the Starks are coming down, but it's going to take a long time because they're, like, way up there in the north. And, you know, they're trying to get people in the Riverlands. Daemon's in full on, like, I would say rebellion against Rhaenyra at this point. Like, it's not open. It's just kind of within the castle of Harrenhal. And Sir Simon, he's trying to be like, bruh. But, like, he, in my opinion, is on full-on rebellion against Rhaenyra. He's claiming to be the king. He's like, he don't even really care if she even wins or not. Like, he wants to go in and win or not. But, like, what are you even doing? Like, you say that, Daemon. But, like, what are you even doing? You're over here chopping wood. You're sleeping. Like, you're hanging out. You're telling people to go kill and commit atrocities. That's not going to help your cause. And then it came back on him when they're like, bruh, like, we don't want to fight for you if you're going to be over here doing this. Like, there's still decency in this world, you know. They're in times of war, okay, we get it. There's things that are messed up. But to condone this kind of, violence and actions, nah, bro, you ain't the one. You ain't the one. You're not him. So he keeps messing things up for himself. He's wasting his time. Like, I don't understand, like, all you have to do is go in there and say, hey, Harrenhal is ours. All your men are ours. We're going to go fight. Deuces. He over here lollygagging and not fighting the war. So Daemon got issues. And plus, what was the whole vision with his mom? Or was that his mom, whatever, that he was making out with and stuff and being all intimate with? Like, that's weird. So now we definitely have parallels between Aemon and Daemon. Aemon got mommy issues because Alicent is literally not affectionate at all. And then apparently Daemon got mommy issues somehow. I don't know the backstory about that. So that's interesting. That lady, I forget her name, Rivers, Alicent or something like that, Rivers in Harrenhal. So I'm assuming that she's kind of like how Bran was, or like she's a seer. So she can like see things that are happening, I'm assuming. So that's interesting. It's going to see how she's going to use that power, because that's a really powerful power to have to be able to see things when you're not there, because it's essentially like you're a spy. You can be a spy. So we're going to see how that goes. Allison, I love that she got sunned. I love that they clapped back on her so hard, talk about who's going to be the regent now that Aegon's, incapacitated right now. And she's like, I'll do it. I have experience. I was with Viserys, blah, 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 blah. And they like, woman. Literally, they're like, woman. The nerve of her to think that she can rule. It don't matter your experience. Obviously, to think that you can rule when you're literally there because your son, you wanted your son to be king because Rhaenyra, a woman, could not rule. That's the whole point, that your son is on the throne, because people feel like he's the son. He has the more rightful claim than the older sister, Rhaenyra. And then you want to be Miss Queen Regent. Girl, no, bye. Even Kristen was like, yeah, nah. And she's like, oh, so you just flourish at night, but like you turn cold during the day. Yeah. What do you think you were to him? You were just a shorty that he was sleeping with that had power, that made him feel, because he has such low self-esteem and he sucks. He was like, oh, maybe this will make me feel better, but like not even. So that's what you get, Allison. So I'm happy that happened to her. Aemon gonna be a problem. He's ready to like start fighting, and he's gonna act. He's gonna make a plan. They're gonna sit there at that council. They're gonna make a plan, and they're gonna do it. Rhaenyra's like, oh well, I'm waiting for Daemon. I'm gonna wait for him. Oh, Rhaenys died. Oh, this is so sad. Oh, and Jason's like, yo, we gotta do something. So he went to the phrase, and they were like, okay, well, you're gonna give us something, and they were like, okay, whatever. I don't like Rhaenyra is really like, I don't like Rhaenyra. I'm not saying I don't like her, but her strategy is like driving me crazy. Like, I want to see her fight. Like, you got to fight now. Like, you're going to keep losing people, and what are you going to do then? So her strategy is driving me crazy. Hopefully next episode they get into her. Maybe Daemon comes back and he comes to his senses. I don't even know about that. But maybe that'll happen, and then she'll be like, all right, let's start fighting now. But we halfway through the season. How many episodes is this season supposed to be? We on number 5, so we got, 6, 7, 8? Is there going to be 8 total? Like, we got to start fighting, yo. Rhaenyra, we got to start fighting. I'm ready for you to fight. I'm ready for you to start killing folks. But this had a lot of build up, I guess, in this episode. So I can't wait for the next one. So we're just gonna make sure, if you like this reaction, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.